Shalom. First off, I'd like to give all the praise and all the glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakah Kodash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Peace, love, and salutation to the hopeful elect around the four corners of the earth that are out here making their calling and election sure. This your brother Yana Carr coming back at you again with another lesson. Going into enduring. We have to endure these afflictions that we go through. Okay? No matter how much hell you catching, you got to remember that it's something greater on the other side. We have hope. These other people do not have hope. They don't have anything to hope in. We have something far more greater to look forward to. We got our eyes single. We're looking toward the kingdom. And when you're looking toward the kingdom, you're not worried about Esau, Edom coming down with that great wrath. We're not worried about the bills. We're not worried about your family members celebrating these different pagan holidays, okay, going all the way to hell off. We're not worried about those things because we see their ignorance. We see that they are consumed in this wicked society. But we're coming out of this world, okay? We're following Micah 2:10 all the way to the whole letter, okay? Arise ye and depart. And that's what we're doing. We are rising and departing out of this wicked society, out of these philosophies, okay? Out of these pagan holidays, out of these abominable foods, okay? These detestable foods. We're not consuming these things. We're keeping the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of our ability, rehearsing the righteous acts, putting on as the elect, because we know that it's judgment coming. We know that Yahweh Shema Shah is about to come down having great wrath. He's not to be played with. So once we know that, once we see that, okay, that, hey, these prophecies are coming to pass. Once we see these prophecies come to pass, once we see Yahweh Shema Shah, all right, doing his thing in the earth, that's letting us know that, hey, we made the right decision. We made the right choice. We endured these afflictions. We endured, all right, being looked over on jobs for the so-called white man, and we know we have more skills. We know we have more intelligence than him. All right, but there's something called white supremacy. There's something called white privilege, because we are in their kingdom. So we take the low. We take the low because we know our kingdom is to come. Esau is the end of the world. Jacob is the beginning of it that follows. We are at the end of this rulership. We are at the end of Esau, Edom, the so-called white man's kingdom. It's going down. It's trickling right down the drain. And we see it and we rejoicing. So we just have to catch this affliction on this side only but for a little moment. And we see that Yahweh Shema Shah is about to beautify us. We're about to have new bodies. We're about to be able to go into outer space. We're about to be able to think on a whole nother level. How the elements work, how the planets came about, how the stars came about. Going into all these things that Esau, all right, is lost in. It's going to be opened up to us. All right, let me get a precept. Okay. Matthew 7:13. Enter ye in at the straight gate. And that's what we're doing. When you going through that path of difficulty, that's the straight gate. When you're traveling the path less chosen, that's a straight gate. Okay? Nobody want to put down pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster. Nobody want to call on the name of Yahweh and Yahweh Shah. All right, nobody want to stop celebrating these pagan holidays. Okay, going out to the highways, the byways, and speaking. People don't want to do those things. At least our people don't. So you're traveling a path that many men have not traveled. Few men travel it. All right, Matthew 7:13, back at the top. Enter ye in at the straight gate, for wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction. You see? For wide is the gate that leadeth to destruction. So many men are traveling that wide gate. Okay? They're traveling the easy route. Okay? That easy route. Everybody can do what they're doing. Call on Jesus Christ right before you die and you saved. You ain't got to do anything, okay, to show the Lord you love him. You just got to say his name before you die and you good. That's the wide gate, all right? That's the wide path. Broad is the way. And that's going to lead them to destruction. You not having a dietary plan, not following after the law, it's going to lead to your destruction. That's the wide gate. We know that pork gives you high blood pressure and it's full of all different types of parasites. It's destroying your body. You know shrimp are the cockroaches of the sea. Everybody know that. They even tell you that. But they still eat them. These different foods are destroying your body. But what the scriptures say, broad is the way that leads to destruction. You're following that path that the world presents to you, that Esau Edom has given you, and everybody's just flooding it. Just go to a Chinese buffet on all you can eat snow crab night, and it will show you that broad is the way that leads to destruction. These people are fighting in there for those things. But we're walking that straight gate. The hopeful elect, they're not following that path. They are following the path that few men choose. All right? And many that be which go therein. Strive to enter in at the straight gate. For many, I say unto you, will seek to enter in and shall not be able. You see? So a lot of our people say, you know what, I'm going to stop eating pork. Okay, I'm going to put it down. I understand what you're saying. It's destroying my body. The Lord said don't eat it. I'm going to stop. And what they do, 2 months, 3 months, they right back eating it again. People say, well, I'm going to come out and I'm going to speak and I'm going to come out every weekend. 1 week passed by, you don't see them. But as soon as the prophecy come to pass, they come to the highways, the byways, and the hedges, and they say, yeah, I believe everything you say, becoming those cheerleaders 2.0s, can say the whole name, Yahweh Hashem Shah, say it better than you. But they're not going to be able to find that path, all right? They're not going to be able to find that straight gate. They're not going to be able to walk it. They're not going to be able to stay on it. Because there's fire on one side, water on the other. There's a path of difficulty. And you have to have the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Shah on you to travel that gate, travel that path. Okay? And that's what we praying to Yahweh Hashem Shah, that he keep us on this path, that he give us the spirit to endure. He already gave us the spirit of faith, because when you go into Ephesians 2:8, what does it say? Faith is a gift from the Heavenly Father. So we want that gift of endurance. We want that gift of salvation. So we have to fight. We have to walk that path that's less traveled. And it seems hard. It seems difficult. But every day we see someone in the world, it proves to us why we are on the right path. It shows us that, hey, we made the right decision. Because you don't want to be like these people in the world. When you see how they conducting themselves, their behavior, it show you why Yahweh Shema Shah had to destroy everybody on the planet except Noah, all right, and his 3 sons. Because it repented the Lord. All the wickedness they was doing, all the abominations they were eating, it repented the Lord. And this place is totally more wickeder than it was at the beginning. These people have immersed themselves in wickedness, and they don't give a damn about anything righteousness. They don't care about the Lord. Yeah, they do it for tradition, but it's not in their heart. It's not in their mind. Because if it was in their mind, they would be pulling closer to the Lord. They would keep his laws, statutes, commandments to the best of their ability. He said, if you love him, then keep his commandments. True love is to passing on the knowledge. They will be passing on this gospel, this good news. Because we out here telling you a great message, okay? We giving you the gospel, the good news. You're about to have your own kingdom. You're about to be on top. You want to have your power with you. You want to have spiritual bodies. We out here telling you the gospel, the good news, and our people are just thumbing their nose up at it. You know, not caring, not giving a damn about this beautiful message. So Yahweh Shema Shai is not going to give a damn about you when all hell break loose. When judgment come, all these people that been scamming and been getting over and lying and stealing and being adulterers, they're going to be put to death, and it's going to be a gruesome and horrible death. Because you had your chance to come closer to Yahweh Shema Shai, and you didn't take it. So the Lord is going to show you, all right, that righteous indignation, and rightfully so, because you wanted to travel the wide and broad path that everybody is following. Broad is the way that leadeth to destruction. All right. Mark 13:13. And ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake, but he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. All right. So he that endured to the end, the same shall be saved. And you're going to be hated of all men for the name of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. They hate when we say that name, because they so in love with that Jesus juice. They so in love with sweet baby Jesus, okay, that they turn their back on their own power. They don't want to hear you tell them that the name of the Heavenly Father is Yahweh and the only begotten Son name is Yahweh Shai. They don't want to hear that, because they love what the so-called white man gave them in hardcore slavery. They so stuck on that lie that they will fight you about the name. Oh, the Lord know my heart. I can call him Yo Play Yogurt. Okay, let's see. We're going to see. We're going to see if calling on sweet baby Jesus is going to help you. But guess what? We're going to endure that. We're going to endure you saying that name and it sounds like somebody taking their hands and running them on a chalkboard. We're going to endure that, because we know what your end's going to be. We know what the final, all right, diagnosis is. It's like you're it's like you going to the doctor and you constantly just eating chocolate cake and cupcakes and red velvet cake, sweet potato pies, pecan pies, and you keep going to the doctor and he telling you, all right, you got high blood sugar. You need to stay away from those things. You constantly go back. You constantly eating those cakes and those goodies. And you go back to the doctor and he said, oh, we got to take a leg off. Oh, we got to take another leg off. Oh, we got to take an arm off. And after a while, guess what? After you through suffering in hell because you didn't want to listen, you didn't want to follow, guess what? Next year, your life is gone. Broad is the way that leadeth to destruction. So we have to endure those things because we know what your end is going to be. We enduring you eating these abominable foods. We endure you going to these Baptist churches, these Christian churches, these Roman Catholic churches, and learning of another God, an idol, a deity, because we know what your end all be all is going to be. Alright, so we enduring to the end because we want that salvation. We calling upon the name of Yahweh Shema Shah. We putting the Heavenly Father first. We keeping the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of our ability, trying to do this thing the right way because we want to get out this hellish situation. Fighting for the kingdom. Alright, striving for that righteousness. And it's not a hard battle. Okay? It's not a hard battle. Alright, sorry, Salaki, I'm driving on my way to the plantation, trying to get this work in. Trying to use my time. Okay? 2 Corinthians 4:17. For our light affliction, which is but for a moment, working for us, Salaki, let me start back over at the top. 2 Corinthians 4:17. For our light affliction, which is but for a moment, worketh for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory. All right. So, hey, this is just a light affliction, and it's only but for a moment, because we're going to get something far more greater than these people can even fathom. Okay, and it's right around the corner. So this fight that we're in is only going to last for a little while. This is like when you're in the world and you get in a fight. The fight is only for a few minutes. Okay, but it feels like eternity while you're going through it. But once it's over, you're like, damn, that wasn't long at all. So that's how this fight is right now. This spiritual fight. It's only going to be but for a moment, but Yahweh Shema Shah is going to reward us for this battle. All right, we trying to get that crown of life. Well, we trying to hold on to the crown of life because we already got the crown. We just got to hold on to it and keep fighting and keep striving and keep enduring and get that salvation. All right, so with that, I'm going to end off by giving all the praise and all the glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, Bahashim, Kakodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Peace, love, and salutation to the whole elect. Shalom.